the American heart.
To mark 100 days of his second term, U.S. President Donald Trump holds a rally in the state of Michigan.
And we're here tonight in the heartland of our nation to celebrate the most successful first 100 days of any administration in the history of our country, and that's according to many, many people.
That may not include most American people, as several recent polls show his approval rate in the low 40s, among the lowest for any U.S. president in their first 100 days. The discontent being felt in Taiwan as well. Only 33% of Taiwanese viewed the U.S. positively, according to a recent poll published by Brookings, a 20% drop from last July. The main driver of discontent? Tariffs. Trump has paused many of his global tariffs, including a 32% levy on most Taiwanese goods. But the U.S. is still threatening targeted tariffs on chips and electronics, Taiwan's key exports. That's despite Taiwanese chip giant TSMC pledging a record $165 billion investment in Arizona, the largest foreign investment in U.S. history. According to Taiwanese Public Opinion Foundation, nearly 82% of Taiwan's public considered Trump's tariffs unreasonable.
I think this is because of the tariff, right? The tariff toward Taiwan is so high that it makes people believe that it is punishing Taiwan. So I think there are reasons for ordinary people to doubt whether U.S. is reliable.
The new Trump administration has made some waves with its public Taiwan policies. In February, a webpage describing the U.S. policy towards Taiwan removed language stating that the U.S. does not support Taiwan independence, while adding a sentence that any solution must be acceptable on both sides of the strait.
It basically suggests that Beijing has a say in Taiwan's future, right? So it is hard to tell what exactly is the U.S. position right now in Taiwan Strait.
Meanwhile, China's military, the People's Liberation Army, or PLA, is continuing to put pressure on Taiwan, where U.S. arms sales have not been halted, but no major new deals have been announced. The U.S. has kept a 145% tariff on Chinese goods, sparking fears of a long-term trade war between the world's two largest economies. While the trade war could cause economic stress for both the U.S. and China, some say it could also have an unintended consequence.
I believe that economic stress and risk of social stability in China would make it less likely that Xi Jinping would use force against Taiwan, not more likely. That doesn't mean that PLA exercises would stop or that the rhetoric would change, the threats, all of the cyber attacks against Taiwan, the preparations would continue.
Despite the tensions, there may yet be hope for U.S.-Taiwan relations.
But I think that the U.S.-Taiwan relationship is likely to remain strong because it is very much in American interests to keep the bilateral relationship strong and to continue to develop those relations, whether they be in the economic, the diplomatic, or the military realm.
With tariff threats still hanging over the global economy, it appears that the only certainty about Trump's next 100 days is yet more uncertainty. Dolphine, Chen, and Gorin for TaiwanPlus.